Hey friend, welcome to Ask Dr. Better. Sarah wants to know, she says, if you have a passion for a certain prayer to be answered, would it be safe to say the Holy Spirit has given you that passion? I have been praying for the safety of my 2-year-old son and trying to get him completely away from the other parent. Lots of witchcraft and a huge spiritual warfare. Very dire situation. Well, to pray for the safety of a child, to pray that they would be removed from satanic influences, certainly is something that comes from the Holy Spirit. Now here's the catch though. How you expect that God will answer that prayer is what's in question. We cannot demand that God answer a prayer a certain way. So for example, I think you can pray and know that it's coming from the Holy Spirit for you to pray for the safety of this child, to pray that the demonic influences would be removed from him or her. I think that's a legitimate kind of prayer to pray. But it's when you decide this is how God has to answer that prayer. He has to do it a certain way. He has to involve certain people, is to dictate the answer to the prayer from a God who already knows what needs to be done. Prayer, listen, is for the purpose of educating us on what God is doing so that we will join it. In other words, prayer is not for the purpose of dictating to God how He must answer a prayer. Could be you're the solution to the prayer. Could be you're going to be the answer. Could be that child's going to be the answer. It could be events and circumstances are going to be arranged in such a way that will totally shock you. Something you will not expect that happens will happen. So prayer is for the purpose of orienting your soul to what God is already doing so that you might join it. Figure out what God is already doing and join it. That's what answer to prayer looks like. Oftentimes we think that answer to prayer is God's our little Santa Claus up in the sky. He is there to do our bidding, to order events and circumstances the way we want them ordered, so that God will do exactly what we want Him to do, when that may not even be the best thing. So I would encourage you to continue to pray for the safety of this child, but look around for what God is doing in answering that prayer, using other people you may not even have thought of, other events, other circumstances you may not have even thought of to answer that prayer. I would also encourage you to seek counsel. This is a complicated situation. You might need somebody to help walk you through this. That's why we have started Anchored Hope Biblical Counseling. Virtual counseling with counselors located all over the country. You can secure your appointment with that counselor by just going to our app, Help and Hope. That's what it's called. Go to your app store, download Help and Hope, and there you will be able to arrange an appointment with somebody who can work hands-on with you, kind of personal contact with you, to walk you through this very, very difficult situation. These are exciting times for you to see what things God is doing that you may not be able to see right now. But when you open your heart to it, they will become crystal clear. Hope this helps.
Hi, my name is Melissa Weisenfels, Executive Director here at MARKINC Ministries. Thank you so very much for your continued support of this video series. Ask Dr. Betters is not meant to be a substitute for professional counseling, but instead is designed to extract biblical principles around the questions being asked. We encourage you to seek professional counseling if needed.